Well, hello, my friends. It has been a long time. In fact, it's been about since April. And a couple of you asked, hey, why no videos since April? Well, there really wasn't much news to report since April. When we last left off, I was preparing the import ply as verts through a very rigorous set of restrictions to try and get it included into Blender. Well, it turns out the difference between an add-on written by just about anybody and can be just about any level of coding and an official part of Blender is a very, very steep divide. I mean, they are strict. But I mean, this is the living source code of the most awesome program on the whole frickin' planet. So yes, we want large high walls around the source code of Blender and make it difficult for, fellows like myself to write stuff that gets included. And then the work schedule at the day job got really, really physically demanding, and I just have not had much energy for anything other than sleep. And of course, tickling the dog. But we now have news. We have good news. We have news in the way of T101. What the hell was that number? T101264, I believe it is. Hopefully I said that correctly. Which is a proposal by some Netherlanders, Nathan Rosendahl at the head, to create a brand spanking shiny new ply importer in C++. Ooh, which is what I wanted to do. But I mean, it's at the glacial pace I'm going here, it's going to be another 2 geological epochs. We're going to be seeing evolved creatures flying through the sky and brains in jars and so on and so forth. I've been talking with the guys. I sent them some of the test models that I used in making import ply as verts, and looks like it checks every box I would hope for in a kick-ass ply importer, so we'll just see. Now, as a result, I've backed off trying to get mine force-fed in the Blender because, I mean, if the whole thing's getting rooted out, why bother, improving the Python one that's there, especially when I'm not that good at Python. I admit it. Yes, I've been programming for almost 40 years, and I'm pretty good at some things, but man, Python is weird. I gotta tell you, you pick it up in 5 minutes, but all those little Pythonic things that make it run so sweet, and have the awesome, smart Python guys like, ooh, that's Pythonic, oh my. Also, because I'm burned out to hell and working on ply, I'd rather have more fun with the point cloud than endlessly, rewrite the importer. So hey, ply, 2 ply, ply. Hey, have at it, guys. What was next? I made this long, detailed list of stuff to talk about so I'd stay on track, and I forgot it at home. So, anywho. Now, for the GitHub repo of import ply as verts, that will be maintained by me as long as either A, I am alive, or B, there's still people who need to use it. And so that's not going away anytime soon unless it's just utterly obsolete and there for historical purposes, internet archive sort of thing. So we've been working on a new add-on. Something that no one's really seen yet. I've showed a couple of people. I really don't know how to use it so good myself yet, but we're going to be doing some 3D trigonometry. We're going to be doing some parametric space curves, and that's the kind of mathematics that sounds intimidating, but once you learn how it works, it's really, really super easy. In fact, you don't even really have to understand it. We'll just make a little plug-in, punch some numbers in, and make cool pictures, which is the heart and soul of mathematics where I come from. That's the way I learned at it. I got busted in calculus class for looking at the cool pictures at the back of the textbook and stuff, we wouldn't get to for years. So anyway, the new add-on is as yet unnamed. The thing about Orbital, mostly because the name hasn't been taken yet, and it kind of describes it. I mean, it makes stuff that orbits other stuff, but, it does more than that, too. But I have to figure out how to package this thing, because, typing equations into source code is one thing, and I'm very comfortable with that, but a lot of people aren't, and we want, nice formatted text boxes and stuff, which is, that's cool. I just have to work out how to parse all this crap, but anyway, there'll be more coming on this in days to come. And so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it right there. I'd like to give a special thank you to all of you who have who've come out of the woodwork and let me know that, hey, you found the thing useful. I didn't think there were that many people in the world that use ply, but I guess there are still a few of us out there, huh? And so I'd like to make special mention to Paul Andrews, who gave me a nice compliment. He compared me to Ron Swanson. And, well, I've had a lot worse comparisons in my day. Thank you very much. And the other fellow is a very beautiful email from a fellow named Mario Rodriguez, saying he's a data engineer and works with Ply Data, and this was exactly what he needed. Well, Mario, you were exactly the reason I made the thing. For people like myself and like you who happen to fall in this very narrow niche category, you know, there may only be a few hundred of us in the world, but as long as we're out there, we'll have some Ply. Well, alright, my friends. Next video will not be so long in the making. So we'll see you next time. Peace.